I want you to picture this. You've just checked into a hotel after a 6-hour flight. You're exhausted. You walk down the endless hallway, find your room number, and pull out that little plastic rectangle. You tap it, the light turns green, and you're in. Later, when you check out, maybe you hesitate to hand that card back to the front desk. Maybe you've heard the rumors that this cheap piece of plastic is secretly storing your credit card number, your home address, and your identity. Maybe you decide to destroy it or take it home just to be safe. But here's the surprising truth. That fear is based on a myth that has survived for over 2 decades. In reality, this card is dumber than you think. Today, on Simple Things Surprising Histories, we're uncovering the hidden engineering behind hotel security, why this plastic rectangle is a masterpiece of economic efficiency, and why the most valuable thing about it is actually the time it saves. To understand the modern key card, we first have to look at the nightmare of the metal key. Before the 1970s, hotel security was stuck in the dark ages. If you stayed at a hotel, you were given a physical metal key, and because people are forgetful or sticky-fingered, guests would constantly walk off with them. Hotels tried to solve this by attaching the keys to massive, heavy metal fobs, sometimes weighing huge amounts, just to annoy you into leaving them at the desk. But it didn't work. People still stole them as souvenirs. And here was the real crisis. If a guest lost a key, or worse, stole it with bad intentions, the hotel had a massive security breach on their hands. A metal key is permanent. To fix the breach, the hotel had to physically call a locksmith, take apart the door, and change the tumblers. Now imagine doing that for a 500-room hotel. It was a logistical and financial disaster waiting to happen. Part 1. The Plastic Revolution. Enter Tor Sornes, a Norwegian author and inventor who created the Ving card system in the mid-70s. This was the game changer. It was the first recodable keycard lock. Originally, these worked using punched holes, but they quickly evolved into the magstripe or magstrip cards we knew for decades. Think of the magstripe like a cassette tape that only plays a 1-second song. The black stripe is covered in tiny magnetic iron-based particles. When the hotel clerk swipes it at the desk, they are essentially recording a pattern onto those particles. Here is the brilliant part. The card doesn't need to be smart. It just needs to carry a specific code. When you first insert it into your door, the lock reads the new code, opens the door, and, this is crucial, it tells the lock to forget the previous code. Instantly, the old keycard is useless. No locksmith required. So, if the system is this efficient, why do we still believe the identity theft myth? This urban legend started around 2006, likely from a misunderstood police presentation in Pasadena. The rumor was that scanning a card could reveal your full name, credit card number, and address. Let's debunk this right now. Modern hotel systems don't put your life story on the card. Think of the key card like a claim ticket at a coat check. The claim ticket has a number on it, say #402. That number corresponds to a coat hanging in the back room, but the ticket itself is just a piece of paper. It doesn't contain the coat. Most key cards only store 3 things: the room number, the expiration date so it stops working at 11 a.m., and a coded security token. Your credit card info? That lives safely on the hotel's encrypted server, the back room. If a hacker read your key card, all they'd usually get is a string of encrypted gibberish that says Room 204. They might be able to get into your room, but they're not going to get into your bank account. Part 3. The Money and the Law. So, we have the tech and we have the myth, but the real reason this technology took over the world isn't just convenience, it's liability. In the world of hospitality, duty of care is a massive legal concept. If a hotel cannot guarantee that a previous guest has a key to your room, they are liable for anything that happens to you. Visual, graphic of a scale. Left side, cost of plastic cards, pennies. Right side, cost of lawsuits, millions. With metal keys, proving security was hard. With electronic locks, the lock itself keeps a log. The hotel can plug a device into the door and see exactly whose card opened the door and at what second. If you claim a maid stole your watch, the lock can prove no maid entered the room during that time. If a crime occurs, the timeline is indisputable. And financially, a plastic magstripe card costs about 10 cents. An RFID chip card, the newer ones you just tap, maybe $1. A brass key costs $5 to rekey, and rekeying a lock costs $100. The transition to plastic wasn't just about high tech, it was about bottom-line economics. So, the next time you're checking out and you hand over that little plastic rectangle, don't look at it as a scary vessel of your personal secrets. Instead, see it for what it really is, a brilliant piece of engineering that solved a century-old security crisis, saved hotels millions in locksmith fees, and keeps you safe not by being smart, but by being disposable. If this surprised you, hit like and subscribe for more hidden stories behind the everyday things we take for granted. And let me know in the comments, do you still keep your hotel keys as souvenirs? I know I do.